Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Smokey G. So today I'm preparing a 6 kilo brisket. I've prepared it overnight. I've got my offcuts either side, which I'm going to cook alongside, and then I'm going to put them in my vegetables, who will be dripping underneath. I'll do that near the last 2 hours of the cook. But for right now, we've got the meat. I've just used SPG, just the standard, as always. SPG. I've given it a little bit more pepper, and I felt a bit herby last night, so I've added some Italian herbs because I just want to try that, something different. I'm going to cook it at 95 degrees Celsius for the first 10 hours. Then we're going to wrap it for 2 hours. Then we're going to bring it out, let it sit for an hour. She should be ready to cut, ready to eat. Nice, juicy brisket. This is a Tasmanian brisket, all natural grown, grass-fed, free-ranged, they called it. So we're going to give it a go, see how we go, and hopefully we get it the way we like it. Thanks guys. So here we are. I've got the smoker at 95 degrees Celsius. We've got it nice and heated, sitting at 106 internal chamber right now. We've got the probe in the fat side. We're going to set the brisket in fat side down and get the cook happening. Gonna get that ready for you guys. Turn up the smoker. Yeah, she's good. She's ready to go. Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Smokey G. So we're about 2 hours into the cook. She's looking a bit good. So I'm just gonna give it a good old lyrish varnish, you could say. Some people like to use apple cider vinegar. That's mainly the common one. I've gone with some margarine. I've gone with some oil. I've gone with some rosemary. I've added some herbs in there as well, and some spices, just to lavish it over and give it a real rich. And the butter and the oil will keep it moist. I'm just going to try this, see how we go with the cook, because I want it to be a bit more moist this time. And if you like this recipe and it turns out well, I'm happy to put all the details in the comment section. Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Smokey G. So these are my offcuts. I've got them sitting there cooking on the side. This is the main event right in front of us. I've gone just the SPG. It's about 2 hours into the cook. I've made myself a little bit of a mix. I've gone rosemary, I've gone margarine, I've gone salt, pepper. I've added some herbs in there. And I'm going to lavish that it's just 2 hours. I might lavish it in the next, say, 3 to 4 hours, give it another good coat. And then obviously I'll be wrapping it in at the 10-hour mark. So this is my sort of take to try to keep it moist and keep it a nice gold glaze, because the butter and the oil will make it golden on the outside, and that's what I'm going for. So yeah, keep watching for the rest of it. Yep. Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Smokey G. So we've just hit the 8-hour mark, and she's getting a nice gold brown. She's getting a nice bark. You know, looking good. I think another 2 hours. Once we hit the 10-hour mark, she'll be ready to wrap. Put her in for another hour. She's looking good. Getting that smoke penetration. She's sitting at 80 internal temperature. We need to get her to 175. Another 4 hours. 2 hours like this, and then we'll wrap her. They're just my offcuts. They're smoking beautifully. Beautiful. I'll prepare the vegetables that I'll be putting underneath. I'll be making a white cauliflower surrounded by vegetables with a nice flavoring I'm going to put over the cauliflower. I'll show you that, guys, once we get to that stage. Welcome back to Dr. Smokey G, guys. So I'm just preparing my vegetable roast dish to go underneath my brisket. We've got some beetroot, some pumpkin, some sweet potatoes, some corn. I've got the cauliflower ready. This is the rosemary. I've just made a base that I used, what I used earlier to cover the brisket. I've just used it again over my corn flour. I've got, that was with SPG.
standard curry powder, Italian herbs. I also use some oregano. I then used some cayenne pepper and some Tabasco butter and oil. I made a mix and I've dressed my corn flour. I've now just put some oil over the vegetables. I'll put some salt, some pepper, and they need to go into the smoker. Then I need to wrap my brisket, and then we need to prepare the fried rice. Hey guys, welcome back. So that's a 10-hour cook so far. She's got a nice bark on her. She's juicy as hell. She's got the rubber bounce. You can see that. You want that bounce on her. You know, she's going well. Now we're going to wrap her and go up to 110 for 2 hours wrapped in butcher's paper. And then she should be ready to sit for an hour and ready to serve and cut after that. But she just looks absolutely fabulous. So that's a brisket for you. That's the style. I'll put the recipe on the thing. We're not done yet, but we're looking bloody good. Dr. Smokey G. You. She's out. Gonna put her in the esky to sit for an hour. And she'll be ready to carve up. So the roasted vegetables. These are just the offcuts of the brisket that we prepared at the start of the cook. I've just chucked them in there. There's my cauliflower, nice and smoked. Beetroot. You got pumpkin, sweet potato. Corn looks beautiful. That's all just been marinating in there. Can't wait to dig into this, guys. I'm gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna prepare and eat. I'll tune back when I'm carving the brisket. That's it, guys. 10-hour brisket. I'm about to cut into it. See how she went. Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Smokey G. So here we are, the 10-hour brisket. I've just cut through some of the lean sides. You can see absolutely beautiful ring. You can just see that. I'll give you a cut of the fat side now. Just give me a sec. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the juices coming out of that. Lady, look, that's my 10-hour brisket recipe. What I used, how I cooked, will all be in the video in the description. If you want to see more, like, share, and subscribe. This is my recipe of the 10-hour brisket.